Hi, I'm Dave Melton, Senior Pastor at Providence United Methodist Church. Over the next several weeks, I'm going to be encouraging you to follow John Wesley's innovative stewardship plan by earning all you can, saving all you can, and giving all you can. And I'm here to show you how the Holy Spirit is working among us and how you might be a vital participant in the life-changing ministry that God is performing among us. Stewardship is a word that means different things to different people. I believe stewardship is about learning to trust God completely. It's about understanding that God has entrusted us with unique spiritual gifts that need to be used in God's kingdom work. As a pastor, I could allow this video to serve as a framework for which to teach about stewardship from a biblical perspective, how God teaches us to give cheerfully and fearlessly, and how our giving is an act of worship and an act of love that shows our gratitude for the one who gave each of us so much. And all of those things would be true. But instead, I'd like to take the next few minutes to show you how your generosity enables the life and mission of our church to be accomplished. Our vision statement is loving God, worshiping boldly, changing lives. First, our giving provides the inspiring space and resources for us to be able to lovingly worship God. Each Sunday, we average more than 700 persons in worship across 4 services at 2 campuses. We are one church family with 4 worship services, offering traditional, contemporary, and multicultural worship. So far this year, we've received 84 new members, not including young children, into the life of our church family. We will receive additional members from now to the end of the year. That is extraordinary. With an average of almost 450 persons of all ages attending Sunday school, we also provide space and the programming needed to nurture a person's faith from early childhood to mature adulthood. And to further assist one another on the journey, we've grown to 17 life groups across our congregation. These groups provide a safe place for persons to connect, pray, and serve together. Reaching people in their 20s and 30s is a strategic goal for us at Providence, and we now have a new Sunday school class designed to reach their fellowship needs. This class continues to grow. Our seniors ministry, called Live Wires, is filled with contagious joy and devotion. Providence's children's ministry area is alive and well, as is our packed full preschool program. Our music ministry continues to be a model program in the Charlotte community. Our choirs and worship band lead us in worship with excellence. Our operetta Amal and the Night Visitors in January touched over 700 persons, with drama and music from members of the Charlotte Symphony, as well as our own youth and adult choirs. A similar choir offering is planned for early December this year. Our youth ministry prepared 33 6th graders for confirmation as full members and sent off 18 seniors to be a light for Christ on their new college campuses. Providence is a missional church, and we continue to be a leader among churches in our community for our work and missions, both here and overseas. One of my most profound and meaningful experiences over the past year was the honor of being able to travel with a large group of Providence people to see firsthand our Haiti mission. It's the longest ongoing international mission across our denomination and is outstanding. In the next year, our Mission Council seeks to establish an additional international mission, perhaps in Africa. This year we created Serve Days, ways for our congregation to get involved in community outreach. For example, on Potato or Spud Sunday, 270 volunteers packed over 43,000 pounds of potatoes, which served over 30 agencies in 7 counties. Just recently, some 150 Providence volunteers packed 30,000 dried meals for shipment to impoverished countries. Each of those meals will feed 6 people meaning our work and resources will make a difference in 180,000 lives. Our Room in the Inn program continues to grow. Last season, our church hosted 500 persons over 36 nights, the largest group in our 20-year history with the program. We provided them with shelter, food, toiletries, showers, a place to stay out of the cold.
When I first got to the mission, I was homeless, didn't have a job, really had no friends and no family that was behind me anymore. Going into the mission, I wasn't a believer in, going to church. I wasn't a believer in God. You really couldn't tell me nothing about it. Through my short time at the mission, I have become a newfound believer in God. I've been baptized. I volunteer and attend church on a regular basis. The rescue mission just really helped me find my connection with God.
Also, this past year, we became more intentional about providing fellowship opportunities for members of our congregation. Two of the fun things that happened were meals offered after worship services that allowed us to meet people that we wouldn't normally have met. Our St. John's campus continues to be a light for the immigrant community as we welcomed a new Burmese congregation into our worship space, continued our tutoring program for children, as well as ramping up our already ambitious clothes program. As you can see, Providence is making an incredible difference here and across the world. We need your help in making this ministry and mission happen. My dream is that we all participate in the wonderful things God is doing here at Providence. Our life-saving and life-changing ministries cannot be run without adequate funding. I encourage you to take a step forward this year in commitment of your resources.
We use several verses that people have shared with us that were 20 or 30 years older than us and said, check this verse out. And one that I remember is Malachi 3 verses 4. And that's a profound verse where it says, take your tithings to the storehouse and you'll be rewarded tenfold. And but that discipline of being able to really do it faithfully every week was something we struggled with. And even to this day, we got to remind ourselves. But one of the things we really realized, it's a team effort.
And when everything was lost, it became very, very real. When every penny mattered, it became even more real. And we started practicing those beliefs, and we have been blessed tenfold.
Pledging your financial commitment will allow us to continue to be a church that loves God, worships boldly, and changes lives. I love you and our congregation. May God bless us and bless others through us.